When your ex-girlfriend says that her new boyfriend's gonna ball you up on the court, like, sorry, sweetie, like, what shoes you trying to see me ball him up in? Like, bro, if you don't get out of my room. What you talking about, homie? This is my room now. What you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna do? That's it, I'm breaking your kneecaps. So, story time, anybody? So a few days ago, I made a video that I'd recently deleted. And I was like, hey, I got 2 Amazon cards for Christmas. I don't know what in the world to buy because I have no use for anything on Amazon. And I was like, hey, tell me some stuff to buy that's like $50 or under and I'll buy it. Whatever the top comment is, I'll buy it. Top comment was buy a door that's less complicated. And I was like, bet. So me being an idiot and not reading the full description posted that I was going to buy a door for $42 because they had one on Amazon. I go show it to my mother because I don't know how to do online purchases. I'm used to going to the store. I was like, hey, mom. Help me with this. I told her about what I did and like I wanted to buy the door. She's looking at it and she stops and stares me dead in the eye and goes, you moron. This is the kit for the sliding door. Wait, what? They have a kit for a sliding door? Why include the kit without the door? So we look up the door and the door's like legit $200. So long story short, we ain't getting the door, guys. My fault. That's my bad. Part 200 coming soon though. Saying everyone on Earth excludes about 6 people. Marvin, what are you even talking? No. There is no fall damage, only landing damage. Childhood of playing video games. I've been lied to! After honey was first discovered, there was likely a period of time where humans were tasting every slime that came out of insects. Oh! If you're self-employed and you talk to yourself at work, it's just a staff meeting. My brain has left the fight. I've been knocked out. I'm done. Suitcases hardly ever have suits in them. I just want to know what it's like to think. Being an adult is when your friends come over, you hang out in the living room, not your bedroom. Oh, great. Can I stay a child forever then? Our life is a huge circle of not wanting to go to bed to not wanting to leave the bed. I don't know what it's like to sleep anymore. Sleep is illegal here. Also, buy the merch. I'm getting fed up with you, Nigel. I promise you, Marvin, if I spend $40 on this door and you still run into it, I'm chucking you out the window. Ah, then windows will be complicated too. Alright, I'm leaving. Did you just fist bump the door? Being born increases your chances of death by 100%. Oh, good jolly day, you're back. Mechanics might disagree, but eye drops are technically blinker fluid. Great, now my comment section is going to be full of 40-year-old dads. It's 2021 and we still can't unpress an elevator button. Do people still even use those? Are those still a thing? Girls sure do put in a lot of effort to smell good just to be creeped out when a guy tells them that they smell good. And all the 14-year-old girls that think their life is miserable are typing. Then again, I don't want to go up to a girl and be like, you smell good, because that actually is creepy. Drone companies use drones to film their drones when they're trying to sell us drones. I think my brain just tapped out on that one. Gas stations in the olden days were bales of hay. No! A hamburger doesn't have a front or back until you bite it. Oh, really? I hate you so much. Cop the merch or a big spider's gonna be in your bed tonight. Did you just try to blackmail our fan base? Yes. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Nigel, I hate you. Well, Nigel might go bye-bye because everybody wants us to buy a door on Amazon. Yeah! Learning more advanced math basically just unlocks more buttons on the calculator. Whoever invented the calculator literally saved my math grades. Rain is like a really long artillery strike for small insects. How do you even come up with these? Like how? Marvin the Martian was the ref in Space Jam because he's an alien and also a Looney Tune, making him the perfect neutral party. Marvin... Hold up, wait a minute. An image of Earth is actually just a group selfie where no one paid attention to the camera. No. If an object is large enough, it becomes a location. Stop. There's an entire country of people with the same accent as Shrek. What are you doing in my swamp? The majority of views on Never Gonna Give You Up were most likely unwitting. Okay, yeah, this is where I leave. Ow. That hurt. That actually hurt. Rounders changes to love. I don't even know how to respond to that. Doors are complicated. At any given point, your future self is thinking about you. I don't know if my future self is going to be able to think, Marvin, because my present self has to deal with you. The light bulb was such a good idea, it became the representation of good ideas. Shout out to the fam, Thomas Edison. Bicyclist riding with no hands is basically a unicyclist with a training wheel. Marvin, you make no... Roughly 0.00000000133% of total population die every time you snap. So technically you're telling me I am Thanos. I am inevitable. This is fun. Hey guys! People who complain about fruit not belonging on pizza are forgetting that pizza sauce is fruit-based. Yeah, Ned, you good? The better a dating app is, the faster you're supposed to delete it. Also, yeah, Ned's dead. So, we just gonna leave him there, or... not my problem. This is your room. Nigel, stop! What does my life even become at this point? Every time you stand up, you're on your way to take a seat. Oh, great joy, you've returned. The better the weekend, the harder the Monday. Okay, but like Mondays are just awful in general, Marvin. Why aren't shorts half the price of pants? Money, Marvin, that's all people care about nowadays. Your past self is both old you and young you. I got a migraine just trying to comprehend that. Somewhere on Earth, your exact place of death is just waiting for you to show up. Don't mind me, y'all, I'm just eternally terrified now. Home is where you trust the toilet seat. I don't know what house you're living in, bud, but I still don't trust my toilet seat. Chalkboards are dark mode whiteboards. No, just no, absolutely not. If you say you're smart, people automatically think you're not smart. Is that why you never call yourself smart even though you really are an idiot? I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. Listen, doors are complicated, okay? I can't help it that Nigel over here hates me. You named the door Nigel? Yeah, I thought y'all knew that. Y'all didn't know his name was Nigel? No, Marvin, who names a door? I'm out. If time is money, then death is bankruptcy. I'm gonna go ahead and sit this one out. You just broke your personal record for most consecutive days lived. Oh, really? Wow. Money doesn't change people. It only unlocks characters that were jailed by poverty. Why? Nobody knows who was the most successful criminal in history because they've never been caught. No. You never actually clean up a mess. You just move it somewhere else. Giving a murderer the death sentence is the biggest Uno reverse card. Oh, really? Why, I hate you so much. Pain only exists to tell you it shouldn't be there. Don't mind me, I'm just questioning my existence. Different people will read this in different accents. Oh, wait, that's kind of cool, ain't it? The better the weekend, the hard... Never do that again. That was creepy. I mean, I know you ain't talking about creepy. You're creepy. You're creepy. Yeah, I know, that was bad. Just get out. Right. Ow. My impression really that bad? Doors are complicated. Woo!
Hey guys, are you broke just like me? Does your family not know how to buy technology? Don't worry, because I got you covered. Introducing the new Airpod 1s. They plug into your phone, and you never have to worry about losing them because they're always connected. You don't have to charge them because they're not Bluetooth. They stuck to your phone. You can pause or control the volume in this button in here. The earwax is not as bad.
Oh, yes, it is.
And you never have to worry about losing one of them because they're both connected. Also, these things have a lot of problems. Like when you're trying to listen to something, sometimes it stinks because they get a short in them, and then the sound actually comes out of your phone, and your parents look at you like, "What are you watching, you freak?" Mom, I want AirPods. Buy them for my birthday. Why do people say I slept like a baby when babies wake up like every 2 hours? Wow, okay, first day back on the app, and you are not holding back, are you, Marvin? Why do toasters always have that setting that burns the toast to a crisp that no human in their right mind would ever eat? You really need a therapist, don't you? Why does grapefruit look nothing like a grape? Why do we play in recitals and recite in plays? Marvin, do you ever stop to think, like, normal things like, oh, it's a nice day outside, it's 17 degrees because it's Ohio, but do you ever think normally? How can there be self-help groups? Groups. Like groups. Yeah, you need to go to one of them self-help. Is a small pig called a Hamlet? Bro, you literally sound like one of our uncles at a family reunion. Is your nose the center of your face? Marvin, why in the wood? Oh my god. What is shaved ice? Did it have hair before it was shaved? Yeah, okay, this is where I leave, Marvin. So one of my buddies told me that he could give me AirPods from Apple for just 20 bucks. Yes, I don't have AirPods yet. My family is a family of boomers, okay? We don't believe in technology. So I said, sure, and I gave him 20 bucks. But like an idiot, I gave him 20 bucks before I even saw the things. So he brings them to me, right? And they look like this, right? Okay, they look normal, right? Wrong. Look at how cheap this thing is. Look at dollar store, right? Just take one of the bad boys out. Look at this thing. Okay, this bad boy looks like it looks like it's pregnant with like triplets or something. Why is it so fat? Oh yeah, let me just put this in my ear real quick. It's got a button on it. It's got a stupid but what is this? What did you give me? This is from Apple. It should have took a pregnancy test before they released it. I mean, that is one thick AirPod. It's a thick pod. It's a thod. Pregnant AirPod check. What is a refried bean? Like, do you fry it twice? If so, why? And how? Day one of me and him trying to get famous again. This is going to be a lot of work. Can you please think of better questions? What do you call a male ladybird? I would ask Google, but after I've heard what a lot of things are in French, I'm afraid to look up anything right now. Before they invented drawing boards, what did they go back to? The future! Great Scott! Kevin? Oh, shoot. Wait, Kevin, I thought the Visco girls killed you. How are you still alive? That's not important, but pretty much all of us characters are still alive. We're just scattered about, and as you get more popular, the more you'll find. So, I'm kind of here now. I have a feeling everybody watching this has no idea what the heck we're talking about. Why do grocery stores buy so many checkout aisles if they're only going to use 3 or 4? That, my friend, is the question all moms, aunts, and grandmas have been asking since 19-something. Wait, so why do the signs that say slow children have a picture of a running child on it? Marvin, I don't think you know what that means. Why do people tell you when they're speechless? Like, if they were truly speechless, wouldn't they, like, not say anything? How come thaw and unthaw mean the same thing? All I ask for is just like 2 seconds of peace, please. I literally have to get up so early in the morning. If rabbits' feet are so lucky, what happened to the rabbit? Who knows, knowing how cruel we are to animals, it was probably chopped and... If I melt dry ice, can I take a bath without getting wet? Well, are you high? If the package says do not use seal if broken, how are you supposed to open it if the seal is broken? All I want is just to be TikTok famous again and just have a normal life. Please! If time heals all wounds, how come a belly button doesn't fill in? Oh my gosh, you know. Well, as you get older, it's not known as a belly button anymore. It becomes a gut hole. So I was hanging out in my room today, and out of nowhere, my mom walks in, and I'm doing this. Totino's, hot pizza rolls. Totino's. Oh. Hi, Mom. What were you just sitting there? Yeah, I'm just gonna go now. Most American car horns honk in the key of F. If you're high when you're smoking, are you low when you're not smoking? How'd you get in here? Bro, we got some go-go cheese from Kroger. Who's that? I have no idea. I thought you, of all people, will remember me, Marvin. It's me, Evan! Oh, I remember you. Oh god, of all the characters, why? Barbie's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts. Every time you lick a stamp, you consume 1/10 of a calorie. Yeah, I can already see all them skinny girls reacting to that and be like, oh my god, calories. The average person falls asleep in 7 minutes. Yeah, well, how about this, Evan? Whose idea was it to make milk? Like, how do we know how to make milk? Did someone just walk up to the cow? Yeah, well, reindeer like to eat bananas. Yeah, well, why do you give 2 cents but it's only a penny for your thoughts? Yeah, well, no word in the English language rhymes with month, silver, orange, or purple. Don't try to do it. Save yourself dignity. What is the opposite of opposite? Marvin, it's been like we've made about 5 of these. Can you stop, please? Can you just... It's the opposite of out of whack, in whack? I'm about to whack your stinking noggin. If practice makes perfect, and nobody's perfect, why practice? Congratulations, Marvin. You just ruined everyone's hopes and dreams in one single comment. Why do we scrub down but wash up? How come you can go into like a parallel dimension but can't go to bed? Why do people never say, oh, it's only a game when they're winning? Pretty much just called out every parent at a high school game. If someone vanishes without a trace, how do they know that they're missing? I wish you would go missing. Then I could actually get some sleep. Can you sentence a homeless man to house arrest? It depends on where he's loitering at. I mean, heck, if he's on a bench, just handcuff him to the bench. Why are they called softballs when they're hard as a rock? Because people back then thought everything was harmless, Marvin. What do people in China call their good plates? And just like that, we bring a country into it. Hi, guys, welcome back. What do you call a female daddy long legs? I don't even know how to respond to that. Where did you... In France, do they have to ask for French toast, or do they just say toast? Or do they call it American toast? What do they... Marvin, we're really trying to get away from France right now. Is what they call seals and stuff. Why are they called stairs inside, but steps outside? You act like I can answer these. Like, where do you... Why do British people never sound British when they sing? Well, that's because... Why is it that we have the weight of the world on our shoulders, but we have to get it off of our chest? Are you even listening to yourself anymore? Can blind people be dyslexic? If a deaf person goes to court, is it still called a hearing? Why is it called a jellyfish if it looks nothing like jelly? Marvin, you pretty much just summoned every nerd. Now the comments are... Why is it called soap opera if nobody sings? Marvin, does anyone even know what that is anymore? Like, do they even still exist? Pack of gum says 10 calories per piece. Is that for chewing it or swallowing it? You're not supposed to swallow gum, stupid. How come only your fingers and toes get wrinkly in water, but nothing else does? Like what? Grandma's always wrinkly, no matter how long she stays in the... Do the actors on Unsolved Mysteries ever get arrested because they look exactly like the criminal they're playing? Marvin, I got the greatest question ever. Were you dropped as a baby? Are you telling the truth if you lie in bed? Note to self, lie to mom when you're sitting on the bed. If the sky is the limit, what is the space over the limit? Here come the nerds. Oh, well, according to this, I looked it up on Google. I'm so smart. If Polish people are called Poles, why aren't Holland people called holes? I'm just gonna walk out in the street. What's up, my hole? How are you, hole? Yeah, you probably shouldn't say that. If we feel blue, what color does a Smurf feel when he feels low? That's gotta be the most crackhead question you've ever asked. Why do we say bye-bye but not hi-hi? Marvin, I'm pretty sure you're hi-hi. Why is it called a near miss when two planes almost hit each other? It's incredible how you jump from one thing to the next without any hesitation. Why are things typed up but written down? When you own acres of land, do you own it all the way down to the center of the earth? If you dig in the South Pole, are you digging up or down? Marvin, I don't even know what to say to you anymore. I'm sure the comments do because they act like they know everything even though they Google everything. Do people with bigger eyes see a wider range than people with normal sight? If the day before Christmas is called Christmas Eve, is the day after Christmas Adam? Oh, don't mind me, guys. I've just died. Why is it on the back of medicine bottles that says adult, 12 and above, yet in reality, 18 is when you turn an adult? Lord, I love you, take me now. Pretty sure I just smoked the pants off the copycat. Why is the worst grade in school an F, not an E? Marvin, it's literally like almost 1 o'clock. Can you please just go to bed? Why isn't a W called a double V? It looks nothing like a U. I honestly don't even know what to say at this point. Why do we call it football when the game is pretty much all used with your hands? Marvin, I beg of you, please do not get these comment nerds going. We can't see the air, but does that mean the fish can't see the water? Marvin, there's not one thing you have not ruined. Does Lightning McQueen have car insurance or life insurance? Obviously, I hate you so much. If Pinocchio were to say, my nose is about to grow right now, would he be lying or telling the truth? He'd be telling the... Crime doesn't pay, so does that mean my job is a crime? Yeah, we're kind of broke, bud. Straight up, who opened oysters or saw some kind of like weird animal or fish and said, my, that looks yummy? How did we even find out what everything tasted like in the first place? How is it that we put the man on the moon before we figured out it would be a good idea to put wheels on luggage? Marvin, honestly, luggage is just as hard with wheels, so like, can you blow a balloon up underwater? Marvin, where in the world do you come up with these? Oh, that's where that went. Why do people say you've been working like a dog when dogs just sit around and be lazy all day? That's another question I don't even know how to react to. Can children who talk through sign language talk with their mouth full? What in the world, Marvin? What are they going to be doing? Chomping? If CDs were spun in the opposite direction, would it say everything backwards? I don't know. It'd probably sound German. What do vegetarians feed their dogs? Bro, vegetarians are so crazy. I don't even know. They probably give it like vegetable stew or something. How come you can kill a deer and put it on the wall, but it's illegal to have as a pet? I'm gonna have to ask Uncle Mike that one. How do they get that air inside the bubble wrap? Marvin, can we make one vid without the nerds coming in the comment section like, oh, actually, you Google freak, shut it. What? Don't accept sweets from strangers, yet on Halloween it's highly encouraged. Why is that? Marvin, have you slept in days? When a boy's named after his dad, he's called Junior. What do they call a daughter named after her mother? Bro, you seriously got... Oh my god. Why is a carrot more orange than an orange? If it's illegal to drink and drive, why are there parking lots at bars? At this point, I'm just waiting for you to just stop. Do you ever just stop? How did we come up with names for colors? And if some people are colorblind, does that mean some of us see different colors? My brain has officially died and left the chat. If FedEx and UPS combined, would they be known as Fed Up? Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that question. If girls are tired of getting their heart broke, why do they always go to the jerks? Marvin, that is probably the greatest question you will ever ask to this day. Why is Donkey Kong called Donkey Kong if he's a monkey? Okay, you're not ruining my childhood. I'm leaving.
Yeah, baby.